Basically, the initial idea for the event is to speak out in support of groups that have been, maligned and sometimes actually outright attacked or assaulted, like either in words or physical form. We want to reinforce that democracy is something that we want to believe in and work for, and debate, and that's a healthy part of being a citizen in any nation, is being able to speak. This group was initially called Writers Resist, and they had their flagship event in New York City, and their sort of overarching cause was freedom of expression. And so everybody was, reading poems and essays and pieces of fiction that were speaking out about the need to be able to speak out. So it's a call to remember that we're all in this together, and we want to be able to lean on each other so that everybody can rise together, instead of some people getting ahead and some people just sort of getting further behind. So we'll have a representative from the South Plains Food Bank to talk about the SNAP program and how to volunteer, and there'll be somebody from the LGBTQIA Tech handing out informational flyers and things about their services and how they protect people. There'll be some materials about the Women's Studies program. They're having a conference coming up as well. There's also going to be people there who can register people to vote. If they're not sure if they're registered, they can do that there. And we can also collect donations for the ACLU. And then at 7 p.m. we'll start with a reading.
Their grandfather, what his friends and their granddaddy did in their boredom in the name of their country over there when the war was on and when the country said we must fight for freedom. Who will they become?
It's basically just to gather the voices in one place and to demonstrate, support with our physical presence for each other and for Lubbock and for the nation.
You listen because you take my personhood and feelings seriously. When speaking, because you understand that you can't understand all my experiences the same way I can't understand all of yours.
That's another main goal, is just to remind us that we're here, we have voices, and that these issues need our attention, and that they're not happening to other people elsewhere. They're happening here to us.
Maybe he will be the boy who studies stars. Maybe he will be, say it, the boy on the coroner's table, splayed and spangled by an officer's lead.
I guess the hope is eventually that that these groups won't need so much, sort of sheltering or protection or efforts to, sway people who might want to take away rights and freedoms, because, hopefully this will be a moot point, and we'll all be equal the way we're supposed to be.
On one side, there is luminosity, trust, faith, the beauty of the earth. On the other side, darkness, doubt, unbelief, the cruelty of the earth, the capacity of people to do evil. When I write, the first side is true. And when I do not write, the second is. And therefore I have to write to save myself from disintegration. Thank you.